Look, summer's rolling around, people are going to the gym, people are running around outside, they're doing all kinds of weird exercises, weird ab exercises especially, taking detox teas, supplements, and all kinds of crap in order to get one thing, a flat stomach for beach, all right? For the beach, for summer, for all this shirtless activity. What's the truth behind actually getting a flat stomach for the summer? That's what we're talking about in today's video. What's up guys, it's Alex Hein here over at modernhealthmonk.com, and one of the key principles I've talked about over and over, one habit that I use to help myself get results and also help clients get results, is this idea of the golden trifecta. The golden trifecta is really as simple as, if you don't know what to do to get started, you break it down into these three parts. One exercise habit, one accountability habit, and one nutritional habit. Right? So I like to build things into systems because it's a lot easier for people to execute on in their life if you give them some kind of system. Now, the golden trifecta system for getting a flatter stomach, I would recommend three things in particular. The first thing is with food. What do you do with your food? Well, there's 100 things you could do, but here's one thing that I use if I want to adjust body composition ratios and make things look different based on my goals or even the season. The first thing is take some of your carbs and replace them with plants. And if you want the fastest cutting down, quote unquote, as possible, replace almost all of your carbs with plants and increase your protein more. So it's extremely easy to do. It doesn't matter where you are or what you're eating, you're just adjusting what you're putting on your plate. So you're not completely removing things or completely adding new things you're unfamiliar with, you're just adjusting the ratios a little bit. So not only with more plants and more protein are you gonna get more nutrients typically, so get more nutrition with the plants, but also it's really just a way of eating fewer calories. And you'll eat fewer calories without noticing you're eating a lot less. The second thing is, what are you doing with your exercise? So here the big thing is moving towards more high intensity stuff. Now they've done a whole bunch of studies now, and Tabata and HIIT training, HIIT, high intensity training, is all the rage now because everyone's trying to get ripped fast. And guess what? If you can tell people, hey, instead of running for 40 minutes, do this for 4 minutes to get the same fat loss results, of course people are gonna eat that up. What it really entails is either going from exercise to exercise to exercise and then resting like a circuit, or doing high intensity training. So if you're biking or if you're running, you just take whatever exercise you're already doing and you break it into these on-off periods. So for example, if you're biking a stationary bike or on the road, all you do is you do 60 seconds on hard. So let's say you're on a speed setting of 3. I don't know what it is in a stationary bike. Don't remember the last time I've been on one. Let's say the speed setting is 3. For 60 seconds, you crank it up to 5. And then when you're huffing and puffing, for 90 seconds, you crank it back down to 3 or even 2. But then you repeat that for the whole 20 minutes. So it's a lot more tiring than just going out for a bike ride or going for a run. It's gonna be harder, but a lot of the research shows that this kind of varying intensity really kicks up the metabolism and burns more calories. And the third habit is what I talked about, an accountability habit. Well, how is this gonna help you lose belly fat for the summer? Simple. Unless you do it, you're not gonna get the results. I just shot that video on doing the work, right? Michael Jordan, Einstein, all these greats, doing the work. Unless you do it, nothing's gonna matter. And I see a lot of people, they try to lose weight for the summer, for that 12 or 10 week period, and then it all comes back. And then they do that forever. Let themselves get really unhealthy, really overweight in the winter, put on 20, 30, 50 pounds, and then try to work it off every damn year. That's just a lot of work. I don't know about you, that's just a lot of work to me. So the last thing is, I find two things that work really well. Super simple, anyone can do them. One is get a friend. I've highlighted a success story, my friend Mike, who is in one of my programs, the Real Food Tribe, lost around 25 pounds. And really the only thing he did was he went to the gym every day during his lunch break with his coworkers, 5 of them, that all wanted to lose weight. And then they all got the same food for lunch after. It was like some kind of healthy mixed salad with protein. So because of the fact that there were 5 of them, it doesn't matter if you don't feel like it or he doesn't feel like it, she, he, and she, they also want to go. So they said, hey, dude, you promised us and yourself that you wanted to do this. What's up? That instantly gets you back on the path. So the first is friends. I mean, if you know someone that wants to do it, do that. The second thing is I would just track your food intake with MyFitnessPal. Tried and true, really unsexy, But just by tracking every day, you're gonna acquire a lot of day-to-day awareness behind what you eat. It is as simple as that. It really comes back to those daily habits. And with MyFitnessPal especially, a lot of people use it to track calories. I would not recommend it for that, even though it does a fantastic job. I usually like tracking to establish a baseline for your self-awareness. So if you know, for example, that you eat a certain kind of food this many times a week and it's not good for you, well, it's easy to make the decision, right? If you don't know that, if you're spending money or you're eating all this food and you don't realize how bad it really is until you look at that sheet for a week and you're like, damn, I'm not eating very well. That awakening is how you're gonna change. Now you'll notice there's no mention of ab exercises here whatsoever, and that's very deliberate. It's deliberate because ab exercises are not how you lose belly fat. Surprise, shocker. I'm actually gonna film my first fitness video later this week on how to lose belly fat with ab exercises. Again, remember, it's not the most important part. The exercises don't make you lose the belly fat. That's why I'm holding off on that, all right? But I will shoot one later this weekend, so keep your eyes peeled for that as well. The most important part, as always, with changing how you look and feel is the food. So remember to focus on these core strategies. And I want you, before you go, I want you to leave a comment right there below. Let me know what's one thing you have tried to lose belly fat for the summer that didn't work well, or you know it was bad for you, but you still did it anyway because you wanted the results. Comment below. Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are 3 ways you can really stay in touch with me. The first thing is obviously to click the subscribe button right there. Every single day I'm releasing a brand new Tiny Habit video to help you lose weight, feel awesome, and live better. Second thing is you can check out my book, Master the Day. Brand new, just came out, it's been topping the Amazon bestseller list, and it's been getting great feedback. It's all about the tiny success habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds and get to kind of that next level, both in your health, but also in your life. And the third thing is, come visit me over on my website, modernhealthmonk.com. Punch in your email there and I'll give you a free guide on the exact 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 or 30 pounds. So go do those 3 things now, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.